Hi everyone! This video is going to give you a refresher on the difference between factors and multiples. And it's important to remember the difference between factors and multiples because we need to use both of these kinds of numbers to help us rewrite fractions. When we're making equivalent fractions or when we're putting a fraction in simplest form, we need to understand how to use the factors and multiples. So first, let's refresh our memory on what a multiple is. Multiples are numbers that are the product of a given number and another number. A memory trick for multiples is that you can think multiples equals many. So both of those words start with the letter M, so that helps you remember that there are many multiples. And what I mean by this is basically if I have the math problem 6 times 3 equals 18, well, 18 is a multiple of 6 and 3 because it's a number that we get after we've multiplied two numbers together. So let's say I wanted to list the multiples of 3. I could list 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. They keep going on and on and on because, like that memory trick tells us, there are many possible multiples. So multiples you can think of as the numbers that you get when you skip count. So if multiples are the numbers you get when you skip count, factors are the opposite. These are the numbers that we have to multiply together in order to get an answer. So factors are multiplied with each other or with another number to get a product. And a memory trick for this is that there are few factors. So factors and few both start with the letter F. So that means there's only a given number of factors for every number. For example, in 6 times 3 is 18, now we can say that both 6 and 3 are factors of 18. In other words, I can multiply 6 and 3 to get me a final answer of 18. So if I list out my factors, this is where I can create buddies or pairs. So the factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. Because I can see 1 times 18 equals 18, 2 times 9 equals 18, and 3 times 6 equals 18. I don't have any other whole number pairs that equal 18, so that means that altogether there are 6 total factors of 18. This is why that memory trick is helpful, because it reminds us that there are often only a few numbers we can use when we're talking about factors. So be on the lookout for when multiples and factors come up, especially with making equivalent fractions and putting fractions in simplest form. Let's look at a few more examples of factors and multiples. So remember, again, the key here is that factors are few. That I remember because both of those words starts with the letter F. So that means that there is a set number of factors for each number. But multiples have many. Both of those words start with the letter M. So that means that we can have as many different multiples because they continue to go on and on and on. So if we're talking about the factors of 6, those are the numbers it takes to make the number 6. That means I could multiply 1 times 6 or 2 times 3. There's a set number of factors which stops at 4 because those are the only combinations of digits we can multiply together to get the number 6. But for multiples, I can go on and on. So if I list just the first 5 multiples, that's 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. I can keep going on and on and on, listing multiples. The factors of 12 are 1 times 12, and you'll notice I'm kind of making this bridge here, 2 times 6, or 3 times 4. I have a set number of factors because those are the only combinations of digits I can multiply together. 1 times 12, 2 times 6, and 3 times 4. The multiples of 12, again, I'm just going to start with the first 5, are 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. These go on and on and on. And finally, one more example, the factors of 20 would be 1 times 20, 2 times 10. I can't multiply 3 by anything to get 20, so then I'll move up to 4, which is 4 times 5. So a set number of factors here, 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. And the first 5 multiples of 20 are 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. So this concept is going to be important to remember, especially when we start talking about equivalent fractions and simplest form. Thanks for watching.